Hello friends, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a budget with me. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back again. Today is going to be one of our last videos here in Michigan. This is the last budget with me, and by the time you guys see this video, I'll be home, back to New Mexico. So it's amazing how quickly this time has gone. We were here about 5.5 weeks, and I just can't believe how quickly it went. As a kid, time seemed to go so slow, but now as an adult, it just really just flies. Every year just flies by. So anyway, this week we're going to be doing a budget with me, and that's going to include my part-time paycheck and my husband's full-time paycheck. He is paid bi-weekly and I am paid weekly. This is also a magic month for us, so that means that he was paid 3 times because there was 5 Fridays. So on the 3rd Friday, he doesn't have any insurance costs coming out, so his check is going to be larger. So we are making a bigger debt payment this week, and we are still able to stuff a good amount. So let me pull out my tracker and we will get right into the budgeting. All right, so this is for the paycheck for August 30th. The amount we're going to be budgeting is $1,150. Again, this is after I've paid all of our bills for the next 2 weeks and also left a buffer in our account, as well as made a debt payment. So what we're going to be doing is starting with my wallet. So we are going back home this week, so I'm going to be budgeting for our first week back home in New Mexico, which means we are going to need a good amount for groceries because our fridge at home is completely empty. We do have stuff in our freezer. We have a deep freeze, so that does still have some things in it, but I am going to need to do a big take stock of everything when I get home and see what all we need. So for groceries, for my grocery pickup order that I usually do at Smith's, I'm going to put 100, and that's going to go in my wallet. And then I will be adding a good amount into my Costco envelope to do a Sam's Club or a Costco run as well when we get home. Dining out is going to get extra this week. Usually I put 50, but because we're traveling, I'm putting extra for the drive. And then also I know that the day we get home, we are not going to want to cook. So until I can get groceries. So I'm going to put 80 in dine out. My fun money is going to get 20. Miscellaneous is going to get 15. And my husband's fun money is going to get 30. All right, so let's add this up here. I'm actually going to put, take that back. I'm going to put 20 into miscellaneous. So there we go. So we've got 100, 180, 200, and then 250. All right. So we started with 1150. We're going to keep track of this on the calculator. Started with 1150, and then 250 is going into my wallet. So we have 900 left to work with for my 3 binders. So now what we're going to do is grab my high priority binder, and we're going to start with that. I like to look at each envelope and how much they have in them currently to see if I can add a little bit to, enough to round out envelope or to reach a certain goal that we might have. So for emergency fund, it has 720. It'd be awesome to get to 800 today. So let's put 80 into this emergency fund. All right, my dog's emergency fund has 180, and so if I put 20, it'll put us to 200. Perfect. Car repairs has 150, and I'm going to put 20 in there. Michigan is empty, and as you guys know, we're going home, but we need gas money for the drive, so I'm going to put 200 for that. And I did already go fill up. And I topped off. We haven't been driving a whole lot while we're here because my mom has just been driving. Since we drove all the way up here, we've just been driving her car. So I did go top up what we needed, and I just pulled that from our normal weekly gas spending that we do, because we haven't been dipping into that quite at all, which I don't cash stuff for gas. I don't know if anybody's asked that or noticed that, but I do not cash stuff for gas because I never pay cash. I leave money in my account for gas, and I count that just as a bill, so I don't cash stuff for that. Anniversary, let's see, what are we at in anniversary? Anniversary has $620. I would like to get it past 700, but let's see, for sure to 700. Let's start with that. I can always come back and add more. So I'm going to put 80 to get to 700. Well, actually, scratch that. Let's do 130 because that would put me at, let's see. I think that put me at 750. I can't math in my head right now, so I'm going to add it up. Yeah, 750. So let's do 130 in anniversary. Okay. Vacation. We do have several trips coming up, but they are all have their own category. So like, yes, I have like 3 vacations coming up, but they each have their own envelope. So this I'm kind of using for our trip to Mexico in December because that is a trip that my in-laws are taking us on. And so I'm just bringing spending money for that. The trip was a gift for our 10-year anniversary, and we're going to an all-inclusive. So I'm just putting spending money in here, and I don't feel like I need to hit that super heavy just yet. So I'm just going to put 20 in there, and that'll give it 60. Disney has, let's see, I think it has 120. Let's see, yeah, I don't have a tracker for it. It has 120. And let's put 80 in there to make it 200. So let's see what we're at for my high priority binder. So we have 80, let me move this so you guys can see it. 80 going into my emergency fund, 20 to my dog's emergency fund, 20 to car repairs, 200 into Michigan, 130 into anniversary, 20 into vacation, and 80 into Disney, for a total of 550 going into my high priority binder. Write that to the side here. Okay. And I know we had 900 left, and let's see, and so we put 550 in there. That leaves us 350 to split between our next 2 binders, which is really more than enough. So I'm gonna rethink how much I want to put into each. Let's see. I feel like 300 isn't plenty to put in between these 2 binders. So do I have an extra 50? I have an extra 50. Where do I want to put that? I think I want to put it into my emergency fund. That would put my emergency fund at, because with the 80, it's going to be at 800. But if I put another 50, it'll be at 850. So let's do that. I'm going to add the extra 50 there. So that we'll put 130 into this one. That would mean there's 600 going into my high priority binder. Okay, so now we have $300 left to put between my other 2 binders. Okay. Let's grab my short-term binder. So, for sure, I want to give my dogs a good amount. I did unstuff some of this. I took 60 out to pay for a medication that was on auto ship for my baby girl. And so I want to replenish that. So let's put 60 back in here. So they'll have 100. Household has 10 because I unstuffed a few things this last week. So let's put 10 in there. Okay, Costco is kind of the big one. I definitely want to put a good amount in here. So I'm going to put 100. Let's go for 130 and see. Well, that would be 200 right there. Let's see. 130, 140. I know I don't need to put anything into self-care. Let's see. Think about what else I need to do. Okay, I'm going to change my mind here. I'm just going to put 100 in Costco for right now. I might go back and change that. So that'll have 120. Okay, beauty has, I think, 90. And I want to add 30. So that'll have 120. Toiletries is empty. So let's put at least 10 in there. Self-care I'm skipping. It has 40. I really don't need anything else in there right now. Not a priority at the moment. Health is empty and I definitely need to put some in there. So what am I at right now? I've got 100, 160, 170, 200, 210. All right, I'm going to put 30 in there. So we've got 210 plus 30 is 240. Okay. All right. So that means I have $60 left to put into my low priority binder. So let's grab that. Sorry if the camera is shaking. All right. All right, coffee is empty, so we definitely want to put some in there. Let's put 10. We have 60 to work with in this binder. Entertainment has 30. I'm going to skip that this week. I think we're okay there. Clothing, I'm going to put 10. Shopping has 10. Let's put another 10 in there. Gifts has 12, which bugs me. I can't stand that there's not like an increment of 5 in there, but oh well. I will put 5 in there, and I will put 5 into hobbies. So you've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So I do have 20 left. So actually I am going to change this. I'm going to put 10 in entertainment, and then I'm going to put another 10 into clothing. So let's see. I've got 10, 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. All right. So that should all add up to $11.50. And let's double check over here. Sorry for the glare, you guys. I've got $250 going into my wallet, $600 going into my high priority binder, $240 going into my short-term sinking funds, and $60 going into my low priority binder for a total of $1,150. Awesome, that all adds up. All right, so that brings us to the end of this week's budget with me. I do want to mention too that in my unstuffing, if you guys missed it, I did count up my coin jar, my dollar jar from while I was here in Michigan for the last few weeks. And there was about $26 in here. So that I'm going to use for tolls, which will be plenty. And then whatever's left, probably will put it towards either my emergency fund or just something fun. I don't know. Probably just add the coins to my coin jar at home, and then the cash we'll figure out what to do with. I am thinking about, and I think I will do this, a coin jar and a dollar jar at home, because that has added up pretty quickly and literally haven't even noticed like not having it, the dollars. So, excuse me. yeah, that was definitely a good idea. And I've seen so many people do it. And it's always amazing to me how much adds up at the end of the year or the end of the month or however often you guys do it. But I think I will for sure start doing that. It's an easy way to save. All right, y'all, if you guys made it to the end of this video and you enjoyed watching, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And then if you did make it to the end, leave me a... Is there a dolphin emoji? Leave me a dolphin emoji in the comments, and we will catch you guys in our next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.